Good afternoon, everyone. Just got back from a couple thrift stores at my usual Salvation Army that I hit once a week. That's about an hour away. And I didn't find a ton there, so I decided to hit a decently close Salvation Army to round out the rest of the week because I'm headed to Chicago for St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, so I won't be thrifting at all tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll get some listings done at my buddy's place, and then party, party. Uh, just kidding. Well, not really, but Saturday I will be. So let's start. So I've learned about this brand by one of you fellow Instagrammers. I forget who, but it's like I think it's called Ray Dunn, like a gulp coffee mug. It's $5 minus 35%. So most of this stuff's going to be 35% off because the Salvation Army is around us. They do like a loyalty card. So every $250 you spend, you get a 35% off gift card, or like not a gift card, but a loyalty card. So I fill up each one every time I go. So I have like 5 or 6 in my wallet, but they're pretty nice. So let's actually. So I spent. Please, logging in my face. Spent $383 at one store and then $323 at the other. Between the two, I got 106 items, so roughly over $6 an item. But there's some kind of pricey stuff that I bought that hopefully will give me a good return. Just some standard Lacoste shorts, some cargos for those people who still think cargo is cool. Like, that's fine. This was 75% off 15, so was that $3.75? Alright, so let's talk about Tommy Hilfiger again. So, the way vintage Tommy Hilfiger seems to sell pretty well. The way to tell, again, is this box logo. On all the old stuff, it will have this logo. On the newer stuff, it's a slimmer blue tag. Just some standard spell out swim trunks. These were $3. This is pretty cool find. I almost passed it up, but then I looked up comps. So it's an Indiana Jones like fedora hat that he wore in the movies, and brand new. They're like $50, $55. So I'll ask about $40 for it. Paid $6.49 for it. Hugo Boss, can't go wrong with this guy. Get about $25 a pop on this. This is $4.50, so not a bad return. Got that crazy print. The Ralph Lauren, or no, these are actually Brooks Brothers. Size 36. This is also $3. Look at that patchwork, looking good. I always seem to do well on these. At least I did last summer. The Billabong Platinum, the Platinum X. This one was what, $3.50, and I get close to $30 depending on the print and style. But I'll ask $30 for these. Take it the best offer, $25. So if you guys aren't following the First Coast Reseller on Instagram, you should, because he's new to the Instagram community, but he's already providing very good content, especially on the men's clothing side. So if you want to learn more about men's clothing, suits especially, follow him. I've reached out, messaged him, welcomed him to the community, and hopefully we can get him on for an interview. Next would be this. What is this? Banana Republic tailored fit suit coat, $3.75. Probably ask about, since it's a modern fit or tailored fit, and it's a good size 40S, probably ask about $40 on it. I think this is women's. Yeah. So women's Adidas brand new with tags golf polo, $3.75. Ask probably about $25 on it. Here's a Brooks Brothers standard golf polo with the pink sheep. I'm an idiot. $2. So not a bad. I'll ask $20. I always seem to do well with Puma golf polos. These are called the Puma Cell. You can tell by this stupid little logo. This was $3.75. I get $20 all day for it, and they sell quick. Tommy Bahama reversible sweater. These seem to also do well for me. That's why I pick them up. $4.75. I'll get about $25 to $30. New with tags, Harley Davidson. Keep that Harley Davidson train going. As many of you guys know, last week I found about 70 pieces. Still trying to get that up and going. I listed about 30 of them already. But this is brand new with tags. This was $9 minus 35%. So it should sell for probably about 25 bucks since it's new with tags. Usually I'll get about 20 or 18 for just normal regular Harley Davidson hats. Here's a nice little bucket hat, Columbia Omnitech. Looks kind of vintage, but I don't think it is. Actually, it might be. This might be an older tag. This was $6 minus 35%. I might ask, since summer's coming, I might ask about 22, 24 bucks. Take a best offer of like 19 to 20 bucks. This is bright, so I can see on the golf course when you're hacking away in the bunkers. Not a fan of golf, actually. So I know it's like the business sport that you need to do right now. I'm not really looking for any business connections, so I won't be hacking away on the golf course. Plus, it's terribly boring. Just can't do it. But, you know, Jimbo hacking away on the golf course will enjoy looking bright in front of his friends. But this is new with tags. This is $15 minus 35%. I'll ask about 30 to 35 based off the color. Love picking up Lacoste polos. Just your standard, normal one. There's a few ways to authenticate Lacoste. So let's go through that real quick. Usually, actually almost all will have this inner tag that has 100% cotton in every single, not every single language, but quite a few. And then on the back, it will say Devonlay with stars on each side. That's one way. It's not always true that it's real if it has that, but that's one way. And then they also, on all of their buttons, they only stitch them up and down, at least on the new ones. Some of the vintage ones, obviously. So vintage would be Izod Lacoste, and then they broke off from them. But they're all mother of pearl. So one quick way, pearl, when you rub it against your teeth, it'll make like a scratchy sound and feel scratchy. So that's how you know it's real pearl. This was $5. And yeah, I just did that on live YouTube, so fucking weird. Whatever. Another Lacoste. Again, this was only $5. I get 25 bucks for those all day. New with tags, Ralph Lauren. Got the pony for that guy who wants the pony showing, so he looks fly all the time. This is custom fit, so the custom fit's more of their like slim fit line. This was $10. This was priced at $55 retail, so I'll ask probably $40 for it. Quadruple my money just like that. There's another cool Ralph Lauren polo. This is a sailboat print, all over print. So something like this. So this was $9 minus 35%. It was made in the U.S. USA. Let's go. Minus Donald Trump. Where was I? I'll probably get $30 for that. Another new with tags, Ralph Lauren X, RLX. That's their more sporty line. So like their golf polos, golf pants. I think pretty much anything to do with golf. Their tennis polos too. But this one's the RLX Golf, straight from the country club. This is $13 brand new, minus 35%. I will probably ask close to 40 on that. This is nice. I found a few women's Lululemon tank tops. These were, I think I found, this is size 6. Thank goodness it still has the tag. That yoga person must like scratchy tags, so she kept it, and I'm thankful. So that was 14 minus 35%. There's a few, here, grab another one. This is kind of a cool color. Black and white. So I can tell it's Lululemon by the cool little logo. Same price as the last one. Oh, alright, so I hit the jack. If you follow me on Instagram, Vogue at Vogue_squared, it's also going to be in the description. You will know in my stories I post a lot about what I find, my daily happenings, stuff like that. So if you want to know before these videos come out, follow me there. But I came across a huge haul of FootJoy polos. So FootJoy looks like that. The logos look like that. and they sell really quickly. So usually when I list them, they'll be gone within like 2 to 3 days. But some dude literally donated his entire wardrobe. I'm thinking it was like Jimbo from some rich area around here, probably West Bloomfield, that likes to get brand new FootJoy polos once a year for every day of the month, because I found like 25 of them, and it's on the big boy side, extra extra large. But I'm just calling him Jimbo the Rainbow because he had every single color of the rainbow in his polo arsenal. But yep, these were, so most of them were $4.99 minus 35%. A few of these they had priced at $6.99. Don't really understand the pricing sometimes, but I'm not complaining because I'll get 20 to 22 bucks for them all day, and they move quickly. And so 25 times 15 bucks profit. I don't want to do the math because I'm lazy right now, but it should cover my entire bill. So I got a white one, blue stripes, solid blue. Change it up, purple with the white. Get in touch with your feminine side. Another solid blue one. A little darker blue. Blue and white. Orange and white. Yellow. Pink. Yellow and white. Another blue and white one. Pink and white. Solid purple. This is that Barney looking man. Burgundy and white, because just red and white's not fine. You need to get that burgundy. Another solid yellow. The dude must have loved yellow. Can't go with the classic all white. And then on the opposite side of that, the all black. Then another burgundy one. I'm sure there's some more in here, but you get the gist of it. Oh, here we go. Green and yellow. Bring me back to high school. These are my high school colors. But I never wear polos. Oh, Roll Tide. So I was at the brand. So this is a brand new Alabama Ping. Ping's a golf company. Usually I don't pick up regular Ping, but obviously down south, the Roll Tide boys have quite the following with Nick Saban. Yes, I'm still salty about getting our ass kicked. What is it, 2 years ago now in the college football playoffs? I was there. It was a sad time. Drank my sorrows away, so I don't really remember that much of the game, but there's also not that much to remember from a 37-0 game, so. Oh well. This is cool. Nice vintage Reebok. See if you can see the logo. Vintage Reebok color block. Kind of early 90s, possibly 80s, most likely 90s windbreaker. This was $5.99 minus 35%. So since I started following First Coast Reseller, I used to never pick up suit stuff. It's just boring as fuck to me. Sorry about the language. But it's quite boring sometimes, but I saw what he's getting, so came across, I don't even know how to say it, Ermeni Gildo Zegna, I don't know. All I know is it makes me money, so just because I can't pronounce it. $5.99, 35% off. I think I might ask about $100 on this one. I wish it was. I was looking for the pants. They didn't have them. It'd been nice to get the two-piece, and then you're looking at about just over $200. Let's see. Never picked up this brand before, but comps looked pretty decent. John Barbados, just standard dress pants. Here's a Banana Republic suit coat, modern fit. It's kind of like almost like a denim type feel. I like these jackets, the denim ones, and then the like corduroy type ones. I like selling those. They sell pretty quickly. This is $8.99 minus 35%. Good old Deutschland, the motherland. So fun fact, I was born in Germany. My dad was in the army, and I have a piece of Berlin Wall because my brother was born in 1989 when it came down. But this is just Adidas German soccer World Cup jacket. Any type of World Cup branded items, they typically sell well. So I'll ask about $40 on that one. So this is nice. I did not know this was new with tags when I picked it up. I was going to pick it up anyway, but when I got up there, it's just a Tommy Bahama. She really got this all messed up, but just standard silk Hawaiian shirt, retails at $110. New with tags stuff from Tommy Bahama has done well for me. Typically I get about $50 or $60, so it's going to be a good flip. I paid $6.49 for it. J. Crew Slim Fit. Size 29 by 32, so that's my size. I might keep these actually. I like their slim fit. Sometimes they fit a little too slim, so it's the 4A4. These sell for close to, or they retail for just over $100. So I'll ask probably about 35 or 40 on them. I paid $14.99 minus 35%. Again, I'm comfortable paying higher prices. I know people go to the bins around here, or not around here, but in the Instagram community, and they kill it there. I just don't have the patience to hang out with people who don't know manners, is what it comes down to. I mean, I've heard some horror stories. I know all you guys at the bins are A-okay, but I've heard horror stories of other people, and it's just not for me. I don't want to go out. Thrifting's supposed to be like my fun time. The whole reason I got into this was because I love thrifting, so I don't want anything to ruin that. So I'm fine with paying higher prices because I know how much I can get for them, and I know how quickly they move after doing this for almost 10 years. So you got to find what's best for you, what's best for your wallet, and go from there. Next is just your standard custom fit Ralph Lauren, the Low Life Pony Boys. $4.99, so I think it was like $3 after the discount. Here is some Columbia. So this line, their PFG, stands for Performance Fishing Gear line. Their shirts and shorts always do well, so I'll pay up a decent amount. So these were $10.99 minus 35%. So $7. I'll probably get about 25 or 30 on them. These have always done well for me. Adidas golf pants. These were $5.99. Usually I'll get about $30 again for these. Again, another suit coat. This was a little more expensive, but it's also a very good brand that I could probably get about $100 to $125 for. It's the Canali. This says pasta. I don't know, Italian. They like pasta, right? This is 25 minus the 35% off, so I think like $16. Good return if it sells for over 100. Another Low Life for the low heads. Ralph Lauren half zip with the little stripy stripes on the side. This was $5.99 minus the discount, and that would I'll probably get about $30 for that. I always like these print shirts. I think it's called the Indian Madras or Madras style cotton. Always a cool looking shirt. Just Ralph Lauren classic fit. $4.99 minus 35%. Ask $20 or $21 for it. Our bread and butter items, even though I hate that phrase. Wrangler snap button Western shirt. $4.99 minus 35. Always do well with Hugo Boss. This is cool. Nice little spell out. $6.99 minus 35%. Probably ask about 25 or 30. This is a nice mint green. Women's love pink. I always do well with these, or I think just their pink line, whatever it's called. Always do well with these on Poshmark. So I'll ask about 30 to 35. I paid $6. So here's one of the cooler finds. Finds. I don't even know how to speak. But the Coogee style sweater. Not actually Coogee, but they still do well. So I'll probably get about 40 to 45 bucks on this. Throw it up on Etsy and Grailed and eBay. $7.99 minus 30. Or no, this is actually half off. It was $4. So I've never found or sold this brand before, but the comps looked promising. They're brand new, Tree Torn. I don't know if you can see that, but they make like rubber boots. Hopefully, oh yeah, these are good. Brand new, never worn, $19.99. So they're like just around $13 after the discount. Get about 50 for them. Adriano Goldschmied, I think that's how you say it. These are on the smaller side. These are 29 by 32, so my size also. But I will not rock them. There might be, oh shit. There's a hole in them. It's small though, so, and it's right by the pocket, so I'll still and they're only $2.99, so $1.94 after the discount. With that hole, I'll probably only ask $25 for them. So I started picking up like random vintage looking like animal print stuff. So like eagles. I sold a unicorn T-shirt on Etsy for $28. Just your standard Gildan. So got this nice wolf crew neck to match my wolf on my arm. It's kind of hard to see. There he is. I got a nice watercolor tattoo last summer. So at first I thought this was fake, but looking at the tag, it's not. Got that polo spell out. So on almost all Ralph Lauren stuff, it will have where it's made and the size on it. And that's usually how you can tell it's real. There's also a few things. I'm not an expert on knowing what's real or not, but I know this is based off my many years of selling. Some standard Ralph Lauren jeans. These are $7.99. These always sell well for me, about $32 to $35. Or these 36 by 36, so it's a good size. Sometimes bigger sizes. I mean, kind of the odd sizes. You're looking at decent money and selling quickly because men want the right fit, the correct. I mean, I guess anyone wants the correct fit, but if you can find some good odd size jeans to like 31, like the in-between sizes to like 31, 33, 35. Pick them up if it's a good brand. It's kind of cool. The Coogee style sort of square print multicolored cardigan for Mr. Rogers and his entire neighborhood. Dude, it's creepy, man. Reminds me of like Bob Ross, but hangs out with kids. Ralph Lauren. Sorry, that's probably too much. Ralph Lauren dress shirt, standard one. This was half off, $4.50. So I've kind of scaled back, picking up Ralph Lauren stuff. Usually it still sells pretty quickly and pretty well for me, especially the dress shirts that are the more plaid print. Again, another Ralph Lauren shirt for $5.50. I know the season's coming to the end, but I still pick up jackets and sweaters, especially if they're cheap enough. Express, it's one of those mall brands, obviously. This is like a wool bomber / I don't know, lighter jacket. They always seem to sell well for about $40 or $50. I think that was $7.50. Oh, these are awesome. I'd wear these if I could get away with it, but I can't. These are Ralph Lauren. I'm assuming some artists kind of print. Sometimes they'll tell you. Recently dry cleaned, so they're nice and fresh for anyone that wants them. But I would probably ask about $35 or $40 on these based off the print. These were $13 minus the discount. Alright, so any branded luxury vehicle, Porsche, someone's gonna probably correct me, but Porsche, however the hell you say it, it's called Porsche Design, driver selection. These t-shirts run for a lot. Look up the comps. I'll probably ask about $40 for it, and I paid $4. So anything by like Puma, Ferrari, obviously any Lamborghini stuff, Porsche, any luxury vehicle branded items, probably gonna sell well because, you know, if you're rolling around a Lamborghini and Ferrari, you're not exactly hurting for money, so you're gonna buy stupid shit like they're branded items because you look cool rolling in your Porsche with your Porsche t-shirt on, probably some Porsche shoes, and waving at all the peasants like us. But I'll sell your t-shirt. another Ralph Lauren, like Indian Madras, I don't even, dude, I don't know how to say it, but cool shirt. I think this was half off, $5. That's about 20 to 22. New York Rangers. Vintage majestic polo spell out. This is another big boy. 2XL. Kind of cool. Probably ask. I might get about 25 or 30 for it, or about like 30 or 35 on Grailed, or if I ask on eBay, probably about 22 to 25 bucks. I always love picking up Nike sweatpants, jogging pants, especially when they're new with tags. So I paid up a little bit for these. These were 18 minus the 35%, but I'll ask close to 40, and they always sell quickly. So, what, 2.5 times my money? Can't beat it. It's a good return, better than the stock market. Oh, this is a nice find. Adidas is popping. Ever since Kanye and Pharrell signed with them, their shoes, most comfortable shoes. I've talked about it in other videos. The Boosts, buy them. Like if you're a runner, if you're trying to get into running, if you're looking for comfortable shoes, if you're trying to look fly as fuck, then get it. And it's tight because they have huge 3 stripes on the back. These always sell well for me, so I'll probably get about 40 to 50 bucks on that one. How much did I pay for it? It's 14 minus the discount, so just under 10. So I sent this to Eat Sleep Thrift, gave him first dibs on it. I know he's a huge Buckeyes fan, so he didn't want it because he had something similar. So has the Ohio State on the back. Good old Urban Meyer, sad pizza man, because Michigan State made him sad and we beat his ass. But then we got beat down. Or no, we only lost by 1 this past year. See, we were the best worst team in the country this past year, if that makes any sense. But $14 minus the discount. I'll probably ask about 30 to 35 on it. Someone from Ohio will buy it. There's a standard Tommy Bahama Relax t-shirt with the big old stogie with the Fidel Castro Cuban on the back. These seem to do well for me, about 20 to 25 bucks. I don't know who pays that much for a t-shirt, but people do. Again, another pair of the same Nike sweatpants with the tags, same price. Oh, here was that other Lululemon tank top. This also a size 6, kept a tag in it. Awesome. Same price, 14 minus the discount. Always love finding these. For like a Ralph Lauren denim type material, they always go for about 50 to 75 bucks for me. It's always nice when you find the Ralph Lauren polo golf crest. So this was again, I paid up a little bit, $19.99 minus the discount, so about 13 bucks. But I'll quadruple my money. So these are awesome t-shirts, like baseball type shirts. Vintage Kirk Gibson, played for the Tigers. Big logo on the back too. I didn't even look up the comps on these. I'm probably gonna throw them up on Etsy and Grailed, see what I get. These are extra large. They are quite vintage. Spring Ford Classic, never even heard of it, but so I'll probably look up comps first, see what they fetch. But I found a Kirk Gibson one, and then Alan Trammell. He also played for the Tigers, and then he was a little while later, he ended up being the good old skipper, the manager, the coach of the baseball team. These are always a nice find. The Ralph Lauren Big Ponies. This was $8 minus the discount. I usually get about 30 to 35 on those. Oh, Jimbo the Rainbow Man's back. Here's his other blue and white polo. Oh, still got some more. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. Thanks, Jimbo. Solid blue one. Another solid blue one. Back to the Barney purple. Oh man, he went a little more gray tone on us. Got the gray one. And then green and white. That he must have went to Michigan State, hopefully. Sorry. Green and white one. I think that's it. I I think I found 25 of them. So that would be a nice return. Under Armour, half zip. These also do well for me. Most of this stuff does well. That's why I pick it up. $5.50 on that. Probably get about 30 bucks, 27, something like that. This is another nice brand I like picking up. Echo. Let me see if I can. So usually they're low tops golf shoes, but the brand, I don't know if you guys can see it. The brand's down there. Just ECCO. I guess it's on the tongue too. These are some nice Gore-Tex hiking boots. They retail for a fuck ton. I need to quit swearing. They retail for a lot, so I didn't even look up comps on these, but I'll probably ask about $100. Paid 13 after the discount. My favorite shoe of all time, the Cole Haan Lunar Grands. So they paired with, or Nike used to own them, and they came out with their own Nike, and then they split away from them. But they came out with their own Nike type lunar material and fused them onto dress shoes, and I think you can look classy and fly at the same time and be super comfortable. So I own way too many pairs that I care to admit, but these aren't my size, I don't think. Nope, 9s, thank goodness, or I would have cleaned them up and kept them. But these were 25 after the discount, 16. Since it's wedding season and people still want to look fly, I'll probably ask 75 to 80 bucks on these. God, man. Wish the Red Wings didn't suck this year. This is still a cool jacket, though. It's a Red Wings collaboration piece with Columbia. It's reversible, too. Didn't have a price on it. The guy came by and was like, I'll give it to you for 15, but 50% off. I was like, why didn't you just say $7.50 in the first place? So he gave it to me for $7.50. Didn't look up comps. Don't really know if I need to that much. Probably ask about 40 to 45. And I can see someone rocking it at the new Little Caesars Arena next year when we have our tickets also. All right, so I sent these to the Deal Queen. If you don't follow her, she's on Instagram at the Deal Queen, Alexandra. I sent her a message asking if these were real and if I should pick them up. And this is my find of the day and the most expensive piece that I've bought to date. There's some Jimmy Choos. Jimmy Choo, I don't know how to even pronounce it. Jimmy something. But they're like wool, felt. And guess how much I paid for them. So these were $175. $175 minus the discount, so I think they were roughly about $113. But she said I'll just clean up the bottoms, and I should get about $400 for them. So that's still a very nice return on investment. Hopefully they move quick. I don't even know what size they are. I think 40 in Italy, whatever the hell that translates to in America. I'll have to look that up. Probably like a size 9 or something. Ice cream. Oh, they didn't. That's fine with me. So BBC, the Billionaire Boys Club, ice cream paint job. High tops, mid tops, whatever tops. These were $6.49. Looked up comps a little bit. I think brand new they were selling for, or the low tops were selling for about 50 brand new. I might ask that, clean these up a little bit, and then just throw them up there $49.99 or best offer. Take up offer like $40 on them. So I usually don't pick up this stuff, but I look up comps on this exact one. Professor X Marvel person rolling around in his dope ass hovering wheelchair. I don't know, it's pretty sick, but this was $4 minus the discount, and it retails for close to 20, so should be a pretty easy flip. J. Crew, nice linen type Stanton, so it's the J. Crew Stanton pants. Irish linen, so Baird and McNutt made them, whoever the hell that is. Another company, so they do a lot of collaboration pieces, so I should get a decent amount on these. These are 7 minus the discount. Summer's coming, you know. Always pick up soccer jerseys, biggest sport in the world, especially for Brazil. Ronaldinho, nice print or stitching and everything. So this was very cheap. Extra large, $4.99 minus the discount. Probably ask close to $40 on that one. Some Newick tags, Brooks Brothers, linen. I love selling linen type stuff. I also don't steam any of my stuff. Usually the flash on my camera will wash out most of the wrinkles anyway. Paid up a little bit for these since they were Newick tags. This is 18 minus the discount. I'll ask 40. Another pair. These are more vintage type Nike windbreaker pants. If you can find the joggers, so joggers are like what I'm wearing. They have the little cuff on the bottom. Those are very much in style. So here's an old vintage Nike tag. Very much in style, and they always go quickly. Even the nylon type joggers. So if you can find those, you're looking at even like Adidas. So Adidas or Nike, you're looking at $35, $38 on each of the joggers. So I always pick these up, even though these aren't joggers, but they're vintage. Ask $30 on Etsy. See, I thought I found the matching pants to that Ermenegildo Zegna, however the hell you say it, suit coat, but nope. Just your typical mall brand Express producer. So that's the style. Seems to do alright for me. It's about $20 or $25. I pay $3.99 minus the discount. Another pair of J. Crew Sutton. These are J. Crew Factory. You can tell by the 2 diamonds underneath the name. Banana Republic does the same thing. They might even be owned by the same company. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But these were fairly cheap, $4.99 minus the discount. I'll ask $31.99 or best offer. So I posted about these a few times. Marie Francois Gerbaud. Don't even know if that's how you say it, but I just imagine I'm a French man enjoying my French bread and tea and crumpets. Probably, yeah, that's way wrong. I'm an idiot. These are $8.99 now. Back on track. $8.99 minus the discount. I'll ask $40 or $50 for them. I know her home on Instagram tagged me saying that she already sold a few pairs and she only picked them up because of me. So I'm happy to help you guys because you guys helped me a lot. Like I wouldn't have picked up that mug if I didn't follow some of you guys on Instagram. So money can be made, and it can be made by all of us as long as we work together. So here's a vintage Columbia Sport half zip. Someone marked on it. But I always like picking this stuff up because they used to make a lot of their logos big. It's very well made too, and it's always a quick flip. So this was $7.99 minus the discount. Alright, coming to the end here. See, what's weird to me is who prices at these Salvation Armies, because you'll come across like a Gap sweater for like $15, and then you come across some Ralph Lauren or these jeans. Diesel jeans always sell well, and they price them at $5.99. And all the Salvation Armies around me, they overprice their jeans, and then you come across stuff like this, and you're just like, thank you very much. So got some Diesel Industry jeans for $5.99 minus the discount. I'll ask probably about $40 or $45 on them. They should flip very quickly. Alright, so one more piece. I love this brand. I learned about it last year by another fellow Instagram reseller. Again, I don't remember. It may have been Secondhand Swagger, actually. He's also a very good person to follow, so hit him up. It is 5.11 Tactical Series. It's like a kind of an outdoorsy slash hunting slash like gun shooting type company, and their stuff always sells well. I think there's a small stain on the back here, but it should come out with a little bit of elbow grease. But thanks for hanging out. I know this video is a little longer, but I got 106 pieces that I showed you, Follow me on Instagram. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. My email's in the description also. Head on over to iam8.tv. Download the app if you have an iPhone. Follow me there. You can shop my store over there also. But hopefully everyone has a great day, great weekend of sales, some time off, get your bearings straight. But if you have those death piles, get rid of them. List, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you on the flip side.